Hey guys! Oh, my camera stopped working. Why? Oh, it's back. Probably doesn't want me to race. Cannot blame it. How are you doing today? It's first day of Tour de Zwift. Very exciting. That's why I picked this Tour de Zwift jersey, which is ugly as hell, but what better way to celebrate than picking Tour de Zwift jersey and doing FR Tour Watopia? Huh. So today we've got time trial scheduled. And it is not the discipline where I shine the most. I was talking with Steven just recently and asked him if he has any target. I don't want to say it because it's his story to tell, but I thought he was joking. I didn't have really good sleep today, mainly because I needed to get up for work for the first time in 2 weeks, so my sleep quality suffered. But I don't feel as tired as I did yesterday either. It's basically the same thing as it was last time in Tour Britannia. The second stage is where you feel the worst, and it only goes pretty much up from there. What do you do for work? Hard to explain. My job title is Senior Finance Controller. It's exactly as boring as it sounds. Hello. Wake up, wake up. Yeah, Excel spreadsheets are big part of my job. Thankfully, since I'm at a senior level, it's currently more like interpreting those Excel spreadsheets rather than creating them. Which is at least one positive thing, but RCR is good. Really happy I went for it. It feels really good. Actually, if I was in the US, I would probably prefer the V6, and I would got the V6. But I'm really glad I exchanged this for the Kicker Core 2. And not because the power. I think the power would fix itself fairly quickly, I'm convinced, but the ride feel is better as well. But it's also quite a bit more expensive trainer, so that's sort of to be expected. Okay, so I'm not going to do the full warm-up today. Firstly, because I don't have time. And second, I don't need to do the high intensity interval. And thirdly, I need to check how my speed changes on flat terrain with increases in power. No, I don't think so. If you have Kicker Core 2, just keep it. And if you don't have any problems, and I think most people are not having any problems. So, say, keep Kicker Core 2, save money. It's a really good trainer. Oh. So, 145 is 32. Still need to decide how am I going to pace the time trial. I've run some calculations. So I have a rough idea, but still need to make it exact. I would 100% recommend Zwift ride. I enjoy it so much, and the fact that you can set up everything is just incredible. But honestly, I would tell you this. And it will sound like a sales pitch, but it's not, I swear. If you want to get the Zwift ride, get the bundle today. Today is the last day of the sale. You can get there through my links. Get the bundle and sell the Kicker Core 2 unopened. You will be able to get some money back from the Kicker Core 2, and as an effect, your frame is going to be cheaper than just getting the frame, which is like $800. So even if you get the full bundle for 1,000 and sell the Kicker for 350, you are still going to be $150 ahead. I didn't solve the problem, unfortunately. I returned the Kicker Core 2 within the 30-day period. I will have the bike fit on 23rd. That was the earliest possibility. Hey, Steven. Oh, you are right. You are right. That's a good point. If you get the bundle, you don't get the Zwift clicks. This thing you don't get. That's a good point. And you get, I think, only the adapters for through axle, which Zwift Ride uses. Then again, even then, I think you are able to sell it fairly well. How do you feel, Steven? For some reason, I feel better than yesterday. How about you? 37? Those group rides are mixed pace. They are not pacer rides. You can go whatever pace you want. And since there is always like 1,500 people riding those, you will always find a group to ride in, no matter your effort. 41. That's 205. I'm using Van Rysel RCR. Yeah, exactly. $42, $43. Exactly. Basically, groups form at the different levels. The front group is always racing in an insane pace, but you can go 2 watts per kilo, still have a group. There was not, unfortunately. It wasn't a partnership with my outfit. I got it myself. Okay, there's not a big change between 235 and 205. Thank you, thank you. Android coder, I think you will be fine. Just take it easy. Take your time, and you'll be able to finish. Galconite, I was using Elite Riser for a bit, and it's neat, but kind of unnecessary. Exactly. Just ride according to your feel. The short rides are fairly short, not particularly hilly. I think I'm going to finish with this interval. You are very kind, but I don't think 42:10 is achievable for me. But we will see. Oh. All right. It's not bad per se. It's like very frequent. Thank you, Curtis. So I've been crunching the numbers yesterday, and I actually detrained quite a bit in the last month. In November, I was at 105 TSS average. Now I'm at 84. It's actually decreased my training quite a bit as I was messing with the ride and all that stuff. All the more surprising that yesterday I was able to keep up with the front, basically. Actually take better wheels. No, I need to switch the bike. Ah. So great. Which one is actually? I don't think it matters. I will take the envies. Yeah, exactly. And I would probably be picking right now, but all the things with the bike fits and the trainer basically threw me off my game completely, and I'm now scraping back. And to be fair, I'm ramping up, back up to right now. It was even worse like a week and a half ago. But I will make the most of it. I will, of course, try to go my hardest still. But if there's a way to help Steve fighting for the GC, he's still GC leader. If there's a way to help him, then I will do my best to do so. I won't be able to help him today because obviously in time trials it's every man for themselves. But if in the next couple of stages I can help him by pacing or bridging or something, then I will. And I will work hard and hopefully destroy him into the Zwift then. Or Zwift games. Actually, he's my teammate. I was talking, Steven, about what number you gave me. Actually, I didn't say the number because that's your story to tell, but I told the chat that you gave me a number and I thought you were joking. I think today and Friday it's going to be the hardest for him to maintain his position. Because he's fighting not only the guys in this pen, but he's fighting everyone. And there are some crazy good time trialists. I don't have the good disc wheels. And like, what's the difference? Like second or two, maybe? I don't think it like... The NVs are good, so... Yeah, but they are also within second of like the NVs now. There isn't like big difference, I don't think. Let me actually check. Let's deal with facts, guys, not like... Time trial bikes. Okay, so you've got the Okay, let's try. Yeah, there's like 3 seconds. Those are the new ones. Oh, the legacy are all right. Okay, the legacy are actually. Where are the enemies? Oh. Okay. You might be actually right, guys. You might be actually right. Okay. So. Let's do it then. Oh my, they are so ugly. I'm inclined to start easier as well and go negative split, but my problem is when I start easier, I'm not a big fan of getting at it harder later. I love the assign bike thing as well. I would just prefer if it was wheels as well, because I just want to level up my Tron. So I think there is a little concern about pacing here, because there are the 2 bridges, which you should pace a little harder than the flats. So I have a number in my mind, but I'm not going to say it because I don't want to put myself under more pressure than I need. Oh! I don't know if my virtual shifting. How is that possible? Did my ride discharge? No. It just wasn't connected. Okay, that's better. There will be like proper time trial then. With a single speed bike. I should probably reconnect the charging cables to it. I don't know. Oh, I have them connected actually. Hey Terence, how are you? Yeah, exactly. But I thought I was actually navigating the menus with the ride. Probably just disconnected. I don't know. Thank you, Terence. They are? Good luck, Steven. Crush it. Go all in. Are you racing as well? Awesome. You're going to beat me, don't worry. I don't know if Zwift is extending the sale. I don't have any information on that. I don't think they are, actually. Unless I missed some email or something. So if you want to get the ride or the trainers, I would probably get it today, just to be sure. Because according to my information, which may or may not be correct, it's gone tomorrow. In the snow? You are a crazy guy. That must have been fun, actually. Hope you weren't riding on a road bike, though. Good point. Yeah, they are, but I'm overheating. From inside, my skin temperature is okay, but my core is almost 39. Yeah, it's stable, but way too high. Stable. It isn't growing because my fan cooling is really good, but my core temperature is wrecked. I don't know why. Oh my god, Steven is next to me. How is that possible? That's not good for us. Oh. Shit. Shut up, Lex. Sweat in the eyes. Yep. So that was about 10 watts and 1 minute slower than I expected. But not terrible compared to considering how I felt. Okay. 15 seconds faster, Steven. So who's the first DRA actually? Oh. Here. 333. 315. 253. Ah. So there's... Oh. So there's 2 minutes. 2 minutes lost for Steven. At least today. That sucks. Yeah, I think something wasn't right today. I think I actually paced it really well in terms of effort. In the second half, I maybe went a little slower than I should have. Considering that I could ramp up the power at the end. But all around, I think that wasn't a bad effort at the end. What's sort of weird is how my core body temperature ramped up very quickly, actually. After 10 minutes, it was, I believe, at 1.5 HSI. And for those of you that do not know, whatever is above 1 HSI already means reduced performance because of the heat. And above 2, it significantly impacted performance because of the heat. And I don't know why that ramped up this hard. Because I'm not hot. I feel perfectly comfortable. My fans are blowing from 3 sides. I feel cool, I feel nice. But my core is at 39 degrees still. No, I feel fine. I didn't feel sick today. I was not drinking enough today. That's the only thing that comes to my mind. I had meeting after meeting after meeting after meeting, and I had my big cup of tea in the morning, and then I had first drink of the water at like 3 p.m. So that's the only thing that comes to my mind that could have ramped up my body temperature this hard, that I wasn't simply hydrating enough, but... It's weird sometimes. But I'm not like... I'm not completely disappointed by this. I mean, could have been worse. Definitely. I was targeting 270 high. That was the number I didn't want to tell you. And I did 270 low, so... like... not crazy bad. Of course, it couldn't compete with my time trial performance in Tour Britannia, which was significantly better. But I was in my peak shape back then. And I will probably need to adjust my FTP because I don't think it's 300 now. Even if I was perfect today, I don't think it's 300. Oh yeah, it was rough. It was rough. What was your time, Orion? Yeah, I'm not worried. I mean, I'm no longer in in GC contention right in this race, so I can simply focus on going stage after stage, doing my best each time, helping Steven if I can, and getting the fitness benefits that come together with racing such event. It's a lot of fun too. So actually, as I'm watching the heat strain index now, it suggests to me that my indoor cooling could have been even better, because my core temperature basically didn't move. It decreased like 0.2, but my heat strain decreased full point, which means my skin temperature actually cooled down after the race, which means that if I had more cooling, it might have been better actually. Even more cooling. So I will need to unpack the Cyclus fan that I got for review, and I will have 4. And that fan is supposed to run like a hurricane, so if that's not helping, that's, I don't know what is. I might actually borrow even a 5th fan from my wife. I will be basically surrounded by fans. What do you mean by clearing viral load? $46.10. That's nice. See you, Jeroen. Thank you for stopping by. No, I was not. The only thing that comes to my mind is I wasn't simply drinking enough today. That's the only thing that makes sense to me. Because I was really drinking very little today. Also, I'm not drinking beer the last week, so I'm not having the traditional Czech doping. It's the lack of beer, yeah. So basically, when I start drinking again in March, I will dominate. Hey, Simon. It didn't go as well as I hoped, but it didn't go as bad as it could have. If I resort to political answer. Hey Steven, what happened? I was told you had mechanical. Did your virtual shifting fail? Mine did as well, actually. Mine did as well. It might have been some sort of Zwift ride global outage or... Oh my god. How much time do you reckon you lost because of this? Okay. Okay. Well, how did you feel today? How was the legs? Good. Program for tomorrow, I will probably do some sort of easy ride. I don't want to go completely offline because then your legs basically go to sleep mode. I felt really good in the first half. But then my core temperature skyrocketed. In like 5 minutes, it went close to 39 degrees. And it took me more and more and more and more effort to maintain the consistent power, and it went downhill. So I averaged probably like 10 watts less than I wanted, and about 30 seconds to minute slower than I wanted. Something like that. But it could have been worse. Yeah. That's true. Actually, I don't think it was 5 minutes. I think 2 minutes. We lost 2 minutes to the leader in this. Actually, I don't know what were the results in other time slots. That's true. In this one, I think we lost 2 minutes. Yeah. I'm simply glad that both our legs felt good at the start, because it is a sign that what we noticed basically in Tour Britannia, that in the later stages your body gets into the rhythm and it's not hurting as much as during stage 2. And those little problems that appear can be solved, but the trend seems to be good. Especially since tomorrow is a rest day. I mean, if TTT stands for like the crying emoticon, like 3 guys crying, that would be like my forte. Enjoy your meeting. I was also meaning to ask you how you like the hockey game tonight, but didn't want to open the sore spot. But since I was target of so much trash talk from you and Nomad, I feel like I should. All right, fair enough. I'm doing all Tour Watopia this week, Terence, but you probably meant Tour de Zwift. And I will probably do the first stage tomorrow, but only as a ride. And I will basically treat it as a recovery ride. Maybe the middle one. I'll see. Either the middle one or the long one. Probably the middle one. Just to tick the stage and start racing it next week. And then I will finish the stage 1 race during the makeup week. Yeah, exactly. Because I want to do all the 18 routes for the XP. You mean that I'm not going to race? I'm really not, actually. I think I'm going to enjoy it one day, just turning the pedals mindlessly. Probably watching some Caleb Henner during. That Zwift ride is incredible, but I don't think it's at least the Zwift Unlocked one wasn't available for EU, or maybe it was for EU but not Czechia. I'm not sure. So it's probably the same with this one, but that is really cool design. I was actually wondering how much would it cost to have some bike shop paint this one for me? Like with, with my logo and RoadtoA colors and all that stuff. That could be pretty good. But it would be probably quite expensive. And I don't know, that's probably not like worth the, the niceness. It is the same. Okay. So for that, I probably don't need to bother. But the XP bonus is still nice. And I actually like the kit this year as well. I will probably purchase the kit actually as a real life kit. Because I did purchase this one in 2024. Not because I like it. It's horrible. But my avatar in-game was wearing this kit during my first video on YouTube, so this kit has sentimental value for me. I have Tour de Zwift 2024 connected to start of my channel. So that's the reason why I got this kit. Otherwise, it's hideous. But it's really comfortable, to be fair. I don't want to do stickers because I like clean designs. I actually like the white color, but it would be nice to have some sort of branding. Oh, the Pedal Mafia kits are good? I was actually wondering if they are good. I would like the bike shop to do it because I think they would have like sweat-proof paints and all that stuff. You know, if I think like random artists can do a great job, but then the sweat can ruin it. I think if professional bike shop does it, it will make it more durable. But then again, if it costs like $600, I don't know. And I don't even know if bike shops do this sort of thing. Realistic texture. Yeah, it would. It would. Oh. Wow, that's gross. I shouldn't have done this. Wow. Ew. Extra small. Not my size. Probably never gonna be my size. I actually just ordered 2 pairs of Lecol bibs and 2 indoor jerseys from Lecol because they had nice New Year's discounts, and there's this discount code for miles on top of that. So it actually was for a pretty good price. And I like the horse category bibs from Lecol. They're my most favorite. They are stupidly expensive when they are like for the full price, but when they are double discounted, they are like 1/3 of the original price, and that's really worth it. And I'm in dire need of new bibs because pretty much all my bibs have this sort of chafing on the right side. So I'll probably even get the Tour de Zwift kit if it's for some reasonable price. Hopefully it's not like stupidly overpriced. Josh, I mean, I don't feel like that, but I probably do. Because it has to have a reason that all my bibs are chafed on one side. But I will learn that on 23rd when I have my bike fit scheduled. I'm actually really looking forward to that. The guy that I have the bike fit with is like one of the top Czech bike fitters. Like ex-pro racer, physiotherapist, like PhD guy in who focused on bike fitting for his dissertation, all that stuff. So I'm simply going to trust this guy and do whatever he tells me to do, basically. It is, yeah. I'm more like just moving on the saddle, like occasionally, like forward and backward when I need to ease up the pressure. 128 for jersey and 168 for bib. That's actually quite expensive. It's like, okay, that's 300 for the set plus some shipping. That's on the upper side what I would want to do for the set, but I still might do it actually. Yeah, I think I think he will like figure out that one of my legs is shorter, or that my cleats are wrong, or that I need the inserts. I'm fairly sure I will need the inserts in my shoes to actually improve the tracking of my legs. I think I will need wider handlebars actually, because I have fairly wide shoulders. That's what I think I will get prescribed. My guess is 2 centimeters wider handlebars, inserts in shoes, and probably shorter cranks. Oh, I love the honeycomb texture. That's actually what the Everesting shirt has, and that's super nice. But the Everesting bibs are crappy. but the jersey is really nice. I don't have any play in my shoes. Actually, those shoes fit me really well, but I have fairly flat feet, so I think I will need to like lift the arch a little bit. Sissoko bibs? Do you mean Sirocco? I think I saw Sirocco. I'm not sure. I haven't. I have 2 Lecol bibs. One Cuore Everesting bibs, and one like the basic ones from Decathlon that are not really good actually, and they are way too large, so I'm not wearing them. Yeah, I actually love those shoes. Hopefully, I'm so hoping the guy doesn't tell me like they're like too big for me or something like that. That would break my heart actually. But they are actually the first shoes that my heel is not slipping from, so I'm not too worried about that. I heard a lot of great things about Essos bibs, but those things are stupidly expensive. They're like $300 a pair. And that's even discounted. They are crazy expensive. And I fully get the you get what you pay for thing. But like $300 for a pair of bibs, or some of the higher end ones are actually $400. They're insane. You didn't spend your rebate for Labubus and buy your shoes on credit card? I'm disappointed. I'm disappointed, man. I mean, yeah, I've seen that ASOS is always on discount, but even discounted, it's crazy expensive. Like, I can get 3 Le Col pairs for the price of 1 ASOS bibs. And those Le Col I love, so that's very hard to what's that word? Not adjust. You know. Oh my god, I've got English blackout. What's that word? Justify. Huh. It's hard to justify buying those. Okay, my HSI dropped to 0, so I can now get off the bike, but I will probably go to 45.5. Tomorrow it's a rest day. Really looking forward to that. It is the same for me, Andy, but I've had such an overwhelming amount of people to swear by the ASOS bibs. I'm like tempted to try one pair. Like, to try what's that all about. Because when something is too expensive just for the sake of it, just for the branding or something, such thing is always exposed by people on the internet. But ASOS have so many supporters, it needs to be good. But then again, the Le Col bibs that I bought, when they are not discounted, they are like $300 as well, which is absolutely crazy. It's nonsense. But after 40% discount and then additional 30% discount, it's way better. And the indoor jerseys should be really good as well. They should be breathable more. And I bought them in smaller size than those that I have already. So I will have more aero fit. Okay, 45. I'm gonna call it a day here. So, that's it for today. Next stage is on Wednesday. Tomorrow is a rest day, so no stream tomorrow. But I will stream once again on Wednesday, the same time, 7:30 European. I will do the laundry. I will need to. Yeah, great ride as well, Steve. So, thanks for hanging out with me today, and see you on Wednesday with another round of suffering. We are going to be in Watopia on Wednesday. This was our final stage in New York City. And if I'm not mistaken, if that's crazy, it's that crazy volcano stage. So it's either on Wednesday or Thursday, I'm not sure, but one of those is the crazy volcano stage. We'll probably get dropped, but maybe not. We will see. Ciao, guys. Have a nice rest of the day.